This quiz asks you to solve some right triangles. There are kind of two different kinds of problems. Either you're asked to find a side length, like these two guys, where x is on the side, or you're asked to find an angle. Lots of people find the angle actually a little bit easier once you know the trick. And the side lengths a little bit harder. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. In all three situations, the first thing is to find where the angle is that we're interested in. Here's the angle that we're interested in on this problem. Here's the angle that we're interested in on this problem. Here's the angle that we're interested in on this problem. It's not that we don't care about the other angle. It'd be pretty easy actually to find the other angle, but it keeps it easiest if we just have one angle. Once you have that one angle, please label the sides opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse. So here's my angle, which means that this side is the adjacent side. This side is the hypotenuse. This side is blank already, so I'm just going to leave it blank. Over here, this is the angle I'm talking about. This side is opposite, because it's directly opposite from the angle that we're interested in. This is the hypotenuse. It's the long one opposite the right angle. This side is blank, so I'm going to still leave it blank. Alright, from this angle, this side is the opposite. This side is the adjacent. Okay. Practice getting those labels right. Getting those labels right will help you figure out exactly which equation to use. So I'm going to go back to this problem and finish solving this one all the way through. I have the A and the H in SohCahToa having the adjacent and the hypotenuse means I want cosine. The cosine of the angle equals the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So the cosine of 70 is adjacent over hypotenuse. I need to solve for x. X is on the bottom of the fraction. That means we have to do a little bit more work. I'm going to multiply both sides by x. And then I'm going to divide both sides by the cosine of 70. Okay, grab your trusty calculator. Make sure you are in degrees because this problem is in degrees. Okay, I'm in degrees, sorry about that. And then we do 3 divided by the cosine of 70 for an answer of 8.771. We're going to do 3 decimal places because that's what AP tests ask for. Okay. Quick double check, the hypotenuse should be the longest. That is indeed longer than there. Alright, next one. We have O and H. O and H, which is sine. So I'm going to set it up. Sine of the angle is opposite over hypotenuse. This one's easier than this problem because the variables on the top, all I need to do is multiply both sides by 4. Go to our calculator. 4 times the sine of 15 is 1.035. Again, I can double check the hypotenuse should be the longest, and it certainly is longer than that side. Alright, last problem down here. I have opposite and adjacent. If I go up here and look, opposite and adjacent is the one with tangent. So I do tangent of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. Tangent of the angle equals opposite over adjacent. To find an angle, you need inverse. So I'm actually going to type into the calculator tan inverse of 3/9. To get tan inverse, look at it, it's there, it's blue, so I'm going to push the blue button first to get it. And that angle is 18.435. Alright, so let me go back again. The most important thing is to get the relationships of the sides right. So we did this all in orange. Find the angle you're interested in and label the sides. Do it. It'll help you sort out. Find the angle you're interested in, label the sides. Find the angle you're interested in and label the sides. If a side is blank, just leave it blank. You don't need to label it. That'll help you focus on what you're interested in. In this case, we chose cosine because we had adjacent and hypotenuse. In this case, we chose sine because we had opposite and hypotenuse. And in this last case, we chose tangent because we had opposite and adjacent. Keep practicing.